Hello everybody, this is James, the game will play itself, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. We're here, Southampton home, at the Weston Home Stadium for the FA Cup 4th round. And oh boy, it's gonna be a fun one. Let's talk about what's happened since the last time you guys were here. We won a lot, but not as big as we have been. I mean, Sporting Grove 1-0, 2-0, 1-1, 3-1. So we're winning games, and I've noticed this a lot about this league. We've been winning games, but not as big as we have in the past, which is probably a good thing. It means we're probably leveling out, and we're getting close to where we're supposed to be. It also is a little worrying because we're going to be taking the step up into hopefully League One next month or next season. Or no, not League One, League Two. 4th football league, and we're apparently the favorites versus Southampton. I'm not so sure about that, but we've won a bunch of games. We're still in first place, probably going to clinch soon, but there has been some transfers, and the only in we're looking at this right back here, David Farrell, who's coming in relatively cheaply. Also because he was a free agent and I could sign him, and he's got great physicals, good determination, crossing could be improved, but passing and tackling look good. He just looks like a good solid player that we can actually come play wing back on attack, and which means we may be looking at moving either Seb or Tom on in the future. But for right now, he's not joining until when? Summer. He's not joining until the summer. Now the outs. We've had a few ones here, and we'll take a look at. Lescala is going to go at the end of his contract. I'm fine with that. We brought him in. He never really played much for us. So to lose him for nothing, I mean, we'll only make a 1.1k loss on him. The normal vultures have come around for Lawrence and Seb. I may look at doing something with that one. It looks like Billy Henderson rejected the contracts from Cork and Waterford. And let's scroll down here. Rudolph Knight rejected. Fred Nagoy, we actually accepted contracts for him. Let's actually get the most bang for our buck here. Yes, and yes. So Fred, we're looking at sending to Barnsley. And we're also looking at sending out Clive Holman. Now there's this one. Mark Esto-Smith, our bright up-and-coming midfielder. I didn't have any choice over this one. The board sold him. I asked them to reconsider. They said no. And then I said, could you please research to get more money? And they said, okay. So we've got 2 bids in, one from West Ham, one from Bournemouth for 2.3 million and 2.8 million, rising to 11 for each. He's only valued at 22.5k, but he's an English midfielder who's got some good stats. So I guess there's not much else we could do, but we have a good amount of midfielders kind of coming through the ranks. We have 4 really good ones: Knight, Malsimi, Keating, and Lawrence. And, Mooney and Gregory Gabrov are Russian, who's, once he gets that citizenship, that English citizenship, will be very good for us as well. You just gotta get it, man. But he's looking very good. So yeah, we're sad to see him go, but hopefully we can make some money off of him. And that's really it. We haven't really been able to find... Ooh, what's the sell-on clause look like here? We can sell. I mean, how much has he been playing? Not much. It might be worth taking the money on the sell-on clause. Let's just sell these clauses and take the money, which is always good. Get that money now. Perfect. And that leads us to the team report. Not the team report, the tactics for today. This is the team we're going to play against Southampton. One you've seen very familiar with. McMahon is going to be on the right, Bartlett on the left, Lorathu, Shaw, McKenzie, Keating, Lawrence, McFarlane, Thompson, Watson, and Newport. Watson is taking over because Sean Hughes got hurt. And apparently this guy is better than Sean Hughes now. Though Hughes has been leading us in assists, all year. You can see he's had some decline because of the injury. So he's the one we're going to go and pin our hopes on in this match. Bench is going to be Seb, Malsimi, Hudson, Eggington, Knight, and Hancock. Hughes obviously injured. Lynch hasn't really returned to full fitness yet. So, and we've got a bunch of other wingers and stuff, but Malsimi is good, and Ben Hudson can play on the right and left if need be, and we can always shun Newport or anybody else around. Tyler on the bench, good old reliable Tyler in case we need him. But I expect, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. This is going to be us playing a big team at home for the first time in the save. And I mean, apparently they have us as the odds-on favorite, but I'm still not sure about that. They've got a few familiar faces. Danny Iggs is still there. Denpo, Beltran, Hoiberg is still there. Hollett, Vanderwerf, Duarte, Gunn, Lemna. Looks like they got some Genk and Onassis. Adam Onassis. This is a 3-4-3 DM wide, so they are like 7 at the back with 3 offensive players. They're really parking the bus against us. I don't know if there's that. Come on, guys. Keep this good run going. I let them know I have faith. Get them all jazzed up for this. And really hope we can go out there. Also, Lawrence is throwing a hissy fit. Because he got a bid from Borussia Dortmund for £11 million, and I said no. So he's not happy about the fact I didn't sell him. As we look to attack, right? Look at that line. Oh my God, but they're playing narrow. Maybe we can get some width in here. As Lawrence is there, he fires it in. Newport's there to poach home the goal. And 28 seconds in, we're already up 1-0. Frank Newport with his 19th of the season. It's a great move. McMara's there, crosses it in, or drives it in. Lawrence hits the post. Newport's quickest to react, slams it home. And we are winning at home versus Southampton. And, well, it may not be for that long as Vanderwerf heads it over the bar. It looks like it's going to be a pretty open game back and forth. As Gunn gets it here, onto Thompson. Lawrence gets onto it, holds up play for McMara. And, I've really come to... It's very interesting now. Because next season, we're going to be in the second league. McFarland's here. Saved by Gunn. So we have to start thinking about what we're going to do with the team. We've obviously got some players that are much better than they are, but there's some spots that I'm looking to improve to. As Bertrand's there, fires it over the bar. I think if I'm going to really improve anywhere, Shaw has been a great servant at center back, but I think we really need to improve on him. And then maybe a second choice striker, as Ings gets the ball from Gunn, finds Mahale out there on the right, and easy save by McKenzie. McKenzie's good. I'm not worried about our fullbacks are good. Our midfield is solid. I like our wingers. I think it's really just kind of on that core. Maybe a center back, a better attacking midfielder, and maybe a secondary striker is what we're looking for. Keating and Lawrence have been a great team. I be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing Lawrence go for big money in a bit if it means that since we've got the Italian stallion Malsimio waiting there, as McNair finds the ball there in Ketting slams it home as we're 2-0 up 36 minutes in. Man, we are dominating these guys. They came in defensive in our house, and we've just been able to dictate tempo and just challenge them. As McNair finds the cross and Rui Wilson sends it back to Joey Keating, just fires it past Gunn for his 3rd of the season. And we just are cruising along here. That is a huge clearance out as Nogueira finds it to Lawrence and Thompson. Lawrence finds Keating. He's going to fire again. Lawrence way far out. Nogueira works it beautifully. McFarland's there. That's got to be an own goal. Yeah. Joachim Mahale gets hit in the back with the cross. And that's just absolute horror show. You maybe would have called handball anyways because it hit him in the shoulder. But 3-0 up. So I think that in the summer we are definitely going to look at improving the squad. I'm pleased with your performance. Let's go out there in the second half. Really down that spine. Free kick for them. Almost hits it out of play. Dangerous spot for free kick, and we've looked pretty solid. A lot of sevens. Keating is really hammering down that midfield now. 9.0 in the midfield here, as he looks to be really hammering it down. McFarland, kind of a quiet game. I kind of feel sad about that. We don't really have anybody we can bring on for him. Can Newport go down there? No, we can't. So we'll just leave him out there. It's very strange you see all your attackers have red cards. I guess it's the way we've been kind of locking it down. But we'll bring Lawrence off, who's been unhappy for Malsimi, who fits in that deep line playmaker role and support. I mean, like our midfield here is stacked. Might as well bring on Rudolph Knight too. Are we training Knight to be a box-to-box? We're not. Well, good news, buddy. You're now getting trained to be a box-to-box midfielder since our guy is going. And Jay Farrell will be talking about him. I think that's good. We'll just move out the midfield here. Maybe get Tyler a run out. Because it's always good to give him a run out in these kind of situations. He's been such a great servant of the club. Somebody who I don't plan on getting rid of anytime soon, if I can't help it. It's thrown to them. Mitrovic on the ball here. Lemna. Tyler, can he do anything here? I mean, we're definitely pressing these guys. Three-man backfield, but their wingers and wingbacks are really pushed up there. So McFarland gets the ball down here, cuts on the inside, gets tackled to Thompson, Rui Wilson, Watson. There, Malsimi to Knight, back to Malsimi, back to Knight, finds McNamara, who's been a real outlet for us, and Tyler Hancock. There he is, scoring against a Premier League side, showing that he's not, seventh goal of the season. One of our higher scorers, especially as a bench player, but it shows what he can do. He's still tall, still can jump over anybody, the best of them, and still score goals. Looking for onside here. Oh, he was way onside. Tyler's there. You're happy to see it. Such a great servant to the club. Plan on keeping him here for as long as physically possible. Definitely somebody we're going to hire as a coach too. Can he get a second? No, he can't. Thompson's there. He cleans up, gets his 16th of the season. And I guess we were the better side. We were the favorites for a reason. 5-0. This isn't about goal difference. As cross is blocked, Bartlett goes in this, and Tyler gets it. Gunn makes a mess of it. Thompson's first to react, clears it, bumbles it over the line. Just looking for onside. Definitely. Why even judge that? All right, gonna go down here to just very defensive. We'll park the bus. No reason to really rub it into these guys. As it looks like we are going through to the FA Cup 5th round. Great win. I'm gonna be passionate. Say well done. Very pleased with the result. I mean, how can you not be? 5 message here. Dominant win for the streamers. We will attend this press conference. As long as we're in the competition, we always say that every year. We deserve a reward, definitely way to prove one. Absolutely superb win. I expect it from the Spurs. Will savor it for some time. Mackenzie, he said he is a top quality goalkeeper. They showed commitment and willingness to fight for the shirt. Our referee had much work today for red cards. That's true. They did for 198K. Bartlett, stellar. Yeah, he was the outlet like all game. I'd have to agree with that. He definitely was a star. Keating in the middle as well definitely provided some service, but he's always great in that like box-to-box role. Delighted in the victory. Attendance rate, our highest attendance ever. Ties gate receipts too. Ooh, 300. That was like a net total of almost £500,000 for us. Bartlett. Oh, McNamara was the guy. Oh, yeah, McNamara and Bartlett were both like firing in crosses all game. Nagoy's going to go to Barnsley, 55K, plus 50% sell-on clause, over his valuation. He's been with us since the beginning, never really played him too much. Only 25 games, 8 goals. Really happy with that. Lorenzo Gabinelli. This is our Italian striker that we brought in. He is really starting to develop, and maybe is that second striker we should be looking into. But I don't want to give him 8K to allow him to play. Is he capped? He's not capped yet. I got to see about a Russian boy too. If he's capped, maybe I can see about getting a work permit for either one of them. As we look to advance more time, maybe possibly look at the draw, see who we've got in the next round. That shows Fred has been confirmed. So he's going to make 41 appearances over 4 years. All right, here we are. Here's the draw. Who do we got? Arsenal's still in here. Our affiliate Fulham, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Leeds, Liverpool, Man City, Norwich, Sheffield United, Tottenham, West Brom, West Ham, and Wolves. I think it's small enough. All right, so we're right off the bat. We can have any one of these teams, and we get Liverpool. Liverpool, who are first in the league. Liverpool. Kai Havertz, Virgil van Dijk. Huge team. Well, it shows who we're going to be playing. We're going to come back for that match, watch ourselves really get pushed around. But that's it for now. I've been James. The game will play itself. This has been TGWPIS FC. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.